திருச்சிற்றம்பலம். ஆடும் பரிவேல் அணி சேவல் என பாடும் பணியே பணியாய் அருள்வாய், தேடும் கயமா முகனை செருவில் சாடும் தனி யானை சகோதரனே. திருச்சிற்றம்பலம். உலகலாம் உணர்ந்து ஓதற்கரியவன், நிலவுலாவிய நீர்மலிவேணியன், அலகில் சோதியன், அம்பலத்தாடுவான், மலர் சிலம்படி வாழ்த்தி வணங்குவான். திருச்சிற்றம்பலம். தென்னாடுடைய சிவனே போற்றி, என் நாட்டவர்க்கும் இறைவா போற்றி, ஏகம்பத்துரையந்தாய் போற்றி, பாகம் பெண்ணூர் ஆனாய் போற்றி, பராய்த்துறை மேவிய பரனே போற்றி, சிராப்பள்ளி மேவிய சிவனே போற்றி, அண்ணாமலையமண்ணா போற்றி, கண்ணார் அமுத கடலே போற்றி, காவாய் கனகத்திரளே போற்றி, கைலை மலையானே போற்றி போற்றி, வெற்றிவேல் முருகனுக்கு அரோகரா. திருச்சிற்றம்பலம். அண்ட சராசரங்களுக்கெல்லாம் அதிபதியாக விளங்கக்கூடிய முருகப்பெருமானுடைய ஒப்பற்ற பெருங்கருணையினாலே ஞானத்திரள் மிகச் சிறப்பாக நிகழ்த்தி வருகின்ற பெரிய புராண நாயன்மார்களுடைய வரலாறு ஆங்கில தொடர் இன்றைய தினமும் நாம் சிந்திப்பதற்கு திருவருள் கூட்டியிருக்கிறது. For the past few months we are discussing about the life history of the great Thiru Gnanasambandar. Saivam was facing a very difficult time during 7th century. People were just boycotting and not practicing Saivism. The temples were deserted. The pujas were not cheerful. Such was the situation during that time. Not only that, Tamil was also not considered with fate. The people were afraid of talking in Tamil, and they were also reluctant to be aware of the Tamil culture. All those very worst situation was prevailing at that period. The historians record all these things. What I have now told have been recorded by the historians. During the 7th century, the condition of Tamil Nadu was not encouraging and deteriorating, as a matter of fact. Only during that time, Thiru Gnanasambandar came to this world. As a matter of fact, he was sent by Lord Shiva. See, Saivism, a set of postulates to liberate the soul from the miseries of birth. The soul during the life of a human being, it is supposed to understand why this birth has come, what are all the intricacies involved in the birth, why a birth comes to a soul at all, why there are lot of differences between different souls. A child born in a wealthy family and a child born in a poor family. What is the responsibility of the child? See, we cannot explain these things unless we understand the basic the Saivism, which dictates that life is coming to the soul according to its deeds. So, whatever we eat during lunch time would have been cooked in the morning. So, whatever we are enjoying or suffering would have been the result of the deeds that we committed in earlier births. It takes time to get to induce the result of our deed. It takes some time. See, if I sow today the seed, it takes time to get a tree, or to become a tree, or to grow as a tree. It takes time. It's not an immediate effect. It grows only in stages. Likewise, our deeds, when we do in our life, it takes some time to get ripe. So, Thiru Gnanasambandar was sent by Lord Shiva to guide people, to uplift them, to make them understand the virtue of their life, how to make use of their life, to get out of their miseries. Thiru Gnanasambandar drank the holy milk given by the goddess Uma Maheshwari, and he started singing sonnets which are very powerful. Even today, after 14 centuries, even today, if you recite Thiru Gnanasambandar Padiham, it gives you the result as he rightly put it in the last song. It is actually called, the Padiham is actually called Thiru Gnanasambandar. What does it mean? See, he would be singing 10 songs in the hymn. The last song will give you the details of the singer, the place at which it was sung, and also what would be the gain if you recite this song. That would be there. All these information should be available in the last song. It is called the Kadaikappu. So, Gnanasambandar's Padiham altogether, all Padihams are classified as Thirukadaikappu. The works of Tirunavukarasar would be labelled as Thevaram. The works of Sundarar Peruman would be called as Tirupattu. The works of Manikavasagar is being called Tiruvasagam. Thirukadaikappu, Thevaram, Tirupattu, Tiruvasagam. One Saivite or one who is following Saivism should understand or should know at least who are the mentors, what they have given for us. That way we should be aware of it. Just by appearing the holy ash on the forehead will not be sufficient enough. So we have to understand the real theme of the Saivism, which is being preached through the Padihams by Thiru Gnanasambandar. Even though Gnanasambandar was shown to the world as a special child, came for this Saivam to preach, to uplift the people, he was not stationed at Sirkari. He used to go all around the Tamil Nadu. Every kick and corner he will visit the temple and he will wake up the people around the temple. He will make the people understand how glorious their Saivam is. He would be making them understand. He would be insisting that if you want to get out of the difficulties, visit the temple, worship the deity, and also recite the Padiham. You just surrender at the lotus feet of the Lord Shiva. He was the Almighty behind the creation. He was the Almighty behind our final day. So he was everything. So if you go surrender, if you subject yourself to the rules of Saivism, there are better chances that you would be liberated from the miseries. Gnanasambandar Peruman spent days together. So he started his journey at the age of 3.5. Up to the age of 16, nearly 12.5 years, he was not stationed at a single place. He was going around, meeting people, encouraging them, giving them the hope, liberating them from the sorrows. He was doing wonderful things. And people were alerted of the other religions trying to swallow the principles of Saivam and also making conversions of Saivats. So this was going through the centuries. Even today, even during this century also, the misery is going on, starting from the 7th, starting from time not known, even before 7th century. We are coming to understand that even in 3rd century, 2nd century, Christians, the preachers, try to come to Kerala and try to propagate their religion. So it was a continuous process going on. So we have to fight against that virus. So every day we are going out and breathing, drinking. The virus is in the water and also in the air. We have to fight against them. So we have to develop immunity. How to win over the fight? Better the immunity, better the victory. So develop immunity. How to develop immunity? If you develop immunity, other religions cannot succeed you. They cannot influence you. People try to influence your mind by uttering false hopes and false news and false messages. See, the principles of Saivam are very strong and they are like stones. They cannot be moved by small winds. Unless otherwise you are aware of your principles of your Saivism, you cannot appreciate its greatness. So we have to some or other thank the Qatar couple, Mrs. and Mr. Saravanan. They have been promoting this project of narrating the stories, the life histories of Nayanmars in English. Our Tamil people in some areas, they may not be well versed with Tamil, even though their mother tongue may be Tamil, but they may not be having the opportunity to learn Tamil in schools and colleges. So at least they should know the details in English. So that is the motto of Mrs. and Mr. Saravanan. So I have to specially thank the couple. They have been doing this sponsorship for the last few years. It was a great task, we must appreciate. If you go to YouTube, there are a lot of talks in English by me about Saiva Siddhantam, about the deities of Saivam. All those things are there. If you are interested, you can go and tap them. Okay, now we are narrating the story of Thiru Gnanasambandar. We left him in Tirupachalachiramam. He cured the king's daughter's illness, and everybody was happy, and the king was also happy. The daughter fell at his feet, and Gnanasambandar blessed her, and he left the place taking leave and proceeded to Tirupangili. And Playar had an instinct to visit the shrines in Kongu Nadu. So he travelled westwards and he visited Ingoi Malai, Mount Ingoi. He worshipped there, he offered a padiham there and started visiting the western parts of Kongu Nadu. And after visiting a lot of temples on the south bank of river Kaveri, he reached Sengundrur. It is called Kodimada Chengundrur. He came over there. It was a flourishing town with the tall buildings and mansions reaching up to the clouds. The citizens and devotees belonging to that place gathered at the border of the town, and they welcomed, they actually offered so many offerings, and they all were very happy to greet our Gnanasambandar with the flowers, fruits and everything. Gnanasambandar was there for a certain period, and he was there spending time to visit the Sengundram and praising the Lord. He composed padihams, and in the hilly region he stayed over there. At that time the rainy season was over and the winter was setting in. So the dew was in the early morning and warmth during daytime. The chillness was felt everywhere, and people were reluctant to go from one place to another place because of the chill weather. And this was a very time prone to malaria. It was a fever with a cold and also shivering of entire body. So it was felt that slowly the malaria fever was spreading over. The devotees, disciples, they came over to Pillayar and submitted to him that it is very prone to this malaria disease nowadays, and adiyars should be safeguarded from the fever. And they also submitted Pillayar to take care of him also from the infliction of malaria. Pillayar contemplated on the benevolence of Lord Shiva. He very well knew that anything will not go out of the hands if we believe really, sincerely, honestly in Lord Shiva's grace. So he thought, I would be going and submitting at his lotus feet to safeguard our devotees and adiyars and also all people from this severe and fastly spreading malaria. So he was going to Lord Shiva and uttered a padiham there. The padiham was, அவ்வினைக்கு இவனையாம் என்று சொல்லும் அகுதறிவீர் உய்வினை நாடாதிருப்பதும் உந்தமக்கு உணமென்றே கைவினை செய்து எம்பிரான் கடல் போற்றுதும் நாம் அடியோம் செய்வினை வந்தெம்மை தீண்டப்பெறா திருடீலகண்டம். What you are saying in this song is, our duty is to entrust our all actions, thoughts to the Lord Shiva. Whatever we do, we will do it in the name of Him. Whatever may be our requirement, we will submit at His lotus feet. There cannot be anything out of His hands. So if we want something, He is the only support we have. So let us go to Him. Let us submit to Him to safeguard us. Wow, we have to do the duty, we have to do the service, and then we have to keep waiting. He would take care of all these things. So that was the meaning of that song, and he had rightly put it in his song. The malaria fever slowly left the country, left the city, left the town, and all people were very happy. As a matter of fact, no devotee, no Sivanadiyar was affected by malaria because of the padiham. Even nowadays, people suffering from fever or even corona, they better recite this Abhiniki Vinayam Padiham daily, so that they would be safeguarded from the treacherous fever. So everybody was very happy, and Gnanasambandar also blessed them, and not only the devotees but also the local residents were relieved from the clutches of the malaria. Pillayar stayed there in Sengundur for some more time, and he left the place and proceeded with his journey. and he came to Karur. Today it is called Karur. He came to Karur. And the temple is being called Anilai, Karur Anilai. Anilai being called. He worshipped the Lord there, offered a padiham, and then he left the place and proceeded to Tiruparaithurai. And from there he went to Tiruchendurai, and finally he reached Tiruchirappalli, the Rockfort city. He was calling the deity, the prime deity in Tiruchirappalli, as Nandudayan. He was known as Thayumanavar, but Pillayar calls him Nandudayan, Nandudayane, Thiyadilane, Narai Velleru Ondrudayane, Umayoru Baham Udayane, Sendradayada Thiru Udayane, Sirappalli Kundrudayane, Kura yen ullam kulirum. This was the padiham he offered, in which he says that if some sufferings came to our life, God has nothing to do with them. If some enjoyments came to our life, God has nothing to do with them. Goods and bads are coming to our life because of our deeds in the past births. But he was the person who was feeding the results to the soul. Otherwise, soul will not go and take them. Or the results won't come by themselves and they will reach the soul. Lord Shiva will feed the results of their deeds to the respective souls without fail, because he wants the souls to be educated, to get experienced out of these feeding of the results of their deeds. If they do something, the result of which should reach them, isn't it? I am doing a bad thing to another person. The other person was not competent or was not able to punish me for the sin I had done to him. He may be weak, so he may not have repeated the same thing to me, but I would have done some harm to him. Can I escape out of this? Since the man who was done the harm by me was unable to give it back, will my deed be dumb enough? No, not at all. The result will be there and it will be fed by the Lord Shiva. So whatever you do, you have to reap the harvest one day or other. People may think that today I have done something, nobody found it and I escaped. People may dream like that, but it was not the fact. If they have done something, it is being recorded. Automatically the result will be fed to them. Only criteria is the time. It may not be immediately fed, but it may take some time, but it will be definitely fed. Nobody can escape from their sins. They have to suffer. They have to reap the result. So instead of blaming Lord Shiva for our goods and sufferings, let us pray him to get us out of these miseries. That was the message given by Pillayar in that song. So from Tiruchirappalli, he proceeded to Thiru Gnanasambandar. It was located on the bank of river Kaveri. As a matter of fact, Thiru Gnanasambandar, the name itself implies that the deity was worshipped by an elephant, not only by an elephant but also by a spider. The Lord was there below the jamun tree, white jamun tree. He was there, and every blessed day the elephant would bring water in its trump, and it will be spraying it on the deity, and it would be plugging some flowers and also doing archana. Like that it was doing. A spider was also there. What it would do is it would spin the web to protect the Lord from the leaves of the tree. But when the elephant comes next day and sprays the water, the web would be destroyed. So the spider got annoyed and it tried to attack the elephant by getting through its nose. Both of them died. The spider, because of its service to Lord, had become Kochangat Cholan. The elephant directly went to Sivaloka. So such was the background of Thiru Gnanasambandar. So Pillayar mentioned all these things in his sonnet, and he was there for quite some time, and he made darshan of the deity, primary deity, with adiyars every day, and he started his journey towards east. He came to Erumbiyur, situated on the mountain. The place is nowadays being called Thiru Erumbiyur. As a matter of fact, the ants prayed Lord Shiva there. So that is why it is called Erumbiyur. He visited there, made darshan, and he proceeded to Thiru Nedungalam. The Padiham he composed there is being called as Idar Kalayum Padiham. Idar Kalayum Padiham. Marayudayai, Thorudayai, Varsadamel Valarum Pereyudayai, Pinyaha Indunai Pesi Nallal, Kurayudayar Kutram Vorai, Kulgayanai, Nerayudayai, Idargalayai, Nedungalam Mayavane. So those who are reciting this Padiham, they will come out of the obstacles in their lives. Suppose they are trying something, there are a lot of obstacles, and they were stalled to complete the thing, then they can go through this Padiham every day, they would be getting best results. This Padiham is very powerful to remove all blocks in our what we call in our journey of life, or in our growth, all those obstacles and blocks would be removed by Lord Shiva if we go and submit our request through this Padiham. Then he proceeded further. Then he visited Tirukandiyur, Tirukkattupalli and Tiruchotruturai, Tiruvedikudi, all those temples he was visiting with the Adiyars, and everywhere he composed the Padihams, and he reached Tirunallur. There he alighted from the palanquin, marching towards the town with the Adiyars. He went round the temple and worshipped the Lord with Padiham as usual. He stayed there for a few days and proceeded to Tirukarugavur, and he visited so many temples. It was a wonderful thing how he was able to make all the visits to the temple so quickly, and at the same time he was composing the Padihams, he was offering Padihams, meeting people, preaching Adiyars, dynamic, very dynamic. He was visiting all the temples. He composed lots and lots of Padihams. After centuries together, we were able to achieve only 385 or 386 Padihams of him. It was being said that about 16,000 Padihams he composed. Most of them were not available. Then he proceeded to Tiruvalanchuri. He had a very rousing welcome from the devotees, and after saluting them, he went into the temple, prayed there, and he sang a flawless Padiham before the Lord. See, when he was in Tiruvalanchuri, the season changed and a hot summer was creeping in. Every day the Adiyars were finding it very difficult to move because of the scorching sun. Because of this, the water bodies are going down, and everywhere it was very hot, and even people and animals were unable to get adequate water. They felt more thirsty. Adequate water bodies were not also available. So Sambandar, as a matter of fact, with his Adiyars proceeding under these unfavorable conditions, he was proceeding with the Adiyars. He was having an idea to visit Padayarai. So when he approached Padayarai, he got down from the palanquin and he saw Tirupatticharam, the temple. So the devotees asked Gnanasambandar, "Sir, you please come in the palanquin. You will not be able to bear the torching sun. It's a scorching sun. It's very hot. Your feet won't be able to bear the heat. So please come in the palanquin." But Gnanasambandar refused and said, I would be coming to Tirupatichuram along with Adiyars. Our Lord is there to protect us. What the sun can do harm, our Sivasuryan is here. Why should we be afraid of him? So he said, under the blazing sun, he started walking from on the main street towards the temple. At that time, a Sivagana appeared and he was spreading a sheet made up of pearls over Gnanasambandar and the Shivanadiyars. The whole sheet offered a shadow, cool climate, because it is made up of pearls. Sambandar felt as if he is under the lifted feet of Sri Natarajar. As if he was under the lifted feet of Sri Natarajar. He felt so cool, so cool. Everybody wondered. The Adiyars at the four corners, they held the poles and the whole sheet was being held as a shadow, as a cover, as a cool cover, and everybody walked without the suffering of the heat. On seeing this, the celestials came near Sambandar and showered the flowers on him. Devotees also responded by shouting, Gnanasambandar Vazhga, Palara Vayan Vazhga, Parasamaya Kolari Vazhga. All those shoutings they were making, they responded by shouting in joy and appreciation. And with that they worshipped and came out and they took rest. Gnanasambandar took rest there, and the next day morning he wanted to visit the temples nearby, and he went to Thiru and he was greeted by the people in the town, and he got down from the palanquin and bowed to them, and reaching the temple, the Lord, he offered a song there. Then he visited so many temples, he proceeded, he came to Tiruvadai Marudur, he worshipped Lord Mahalingam there, and from there he went to Thiru Avadurai. In Thiru Avadurai, he went into the temple and reached the primary deity. The primary deity is in Tamil called Moolavar. He went to the primary deity, had darshan and offered a padiham there. He stood in front of the Lord for a long time, and tears were running down from his eyes on his cheeks like a waterfall. He was there for quite some time. He was looking at him. He was crying, as a matter of fact, because of the love. And after some time, he left the shrine and came to the mutt arranged by the Adiyars for Sambandar. When Sambandar was there, the next day morning, his father, Sivakumar, came to him. Oh, my son, it's for me the time to leave you, because I have to do the yajnas. The time has come. This was the usual time we would be doing yajnas. So you have to relieve me, I have to go, I have to leave you. So you have to relieve me, he was saying. But at the time he made also another request. Oh my son, I don't have any other earnings. I have been coming along with you all this time. I didn't earn anything. Now I have to go to the Sirgadi and I have to perform all the yajnas. I have to procure lot of materials. I have to pay money to the Brahmins. I have to get clothes to give them. I have to prepare food to feed them. For all these things I need money, but I don't have any money at all. As a matter of fact, you would be knowing that I don't earn at all. So I request you to give me some money for to perform the pujas and yajnas. See, I cannot go to any other person asking for money. You are my only son. I don't feel otherwise to ask you. I don't feel shy to ask you. You are my godson. So I don't have other sources also. I don't want to go ask any other person also. So give me money, he was saying. When father asked, Gnanasambandar was not able to reply immediately because he didn't have any money at all. Pillar didn't have a bank account, didn't have credit card, debit card, no, nothing. He would be going along with Adiyars, he would be fed, he would be given garments, he would be given other things, everything was taken care of. So there was no reason to earn money at all, and it was not thought of also. When father asked, the first time he felt for the money requirement, he felt first time he felt the need. Oh, money is required. To perform yajnas, money is required. My father wants to perform yajnas. So as the duty of as a son, I am not feeling as if I am a son, but he is asking me. I am the son of God. So where will I go and get the money? I will do one thing, I will go to my father and ask him. My father is asking me. My father is asking his son. But his son would be going into his father asking money. So I will go to Masala money. The money is in his name itself. Masala money is in Thiru Gnanasambandar. So I will go to him. So I will ask him. So whatever thing I want in this world, in life, I would be submitting only to him. I would be getting it only from him, not from anybody else. Not from any other person. I will be receiving any monetary benefit. I will not get. So I will go to my father. I will ask him to give me the money. If he gives, I will give it to my father. If he refuses, I don't have other means to pay. And I have to tell him what has happened. So the next day morning he went to Thiru Gnanasambandar directly to the shrine deity Masalamani Isar and submitted a padikam especially meant for this. Even devotees and other people, they are chanting, reciting this padikam if at all they are in need of any money. I know many temples have been renovated only by singing this padikam by the devotees in the temple. Devotees gathering and reciting this padikam many times. They got enough money to renovate the temple. And so many people have also shared their experience. Whenever they had some financial crisis, they uttered this padikam before Lord Shiva and submitted to him to help them. And in turn, because of the reciting of the padikam, they were successful in getting out of their financial crisis. Such was the power of this padikam. The padikam goes like this. Idarinum talarinum yanaduru noi todarinum unakadal todudeduveen. Idarinum talarinum yanaduru noi todarinum unakadal todudeduveen. கடல்தன் இல்லாமுதோடு கலந்த நஞ்சை மிடரினில் அடக்கிய வேதியனே. கடல்தன் இல்லாமுதோடு கலந்த நெஞ்சை மிடரினில் அடக்கிய வேதியனே. இதுவோ எமையாளுமாறு ஈவதொன்றமக்கில்லையேல் அதுவோ உனதின் அருள் ஆவடு துறை அரண்ணே. இடரினும் தளரினும் எனதுரு நோய் தொடரினும் உனக்கடல் தொழுதெழுவேன். கடல் தனில் அமுதோடு கலந்த நஞ்சை மிடரினில் அடக்கிய வேதியனே. இதுவோ எமையாளுமார் ஈவதொன்ற இல்லையேல் அதுவோ இன்னருள் அதுவோ உனதின்னருள் ஆவடு துறை அரணே. What you are saying this? Idarinum talarinum, whatever may be my suffering, whatever the difficulties come through, whatever blocks they put forth, I have the only surrender to you. I have the support of you only. So I will come to you and beg you to take care of the situation. Today my father is asking for some money for some good purpose, for performing yajnas. It's a good purpose. I don't have money to give him, but I have come here to help me. Suppose if you say no, what can I do? But I know that you will not say like that. You will definitely help me, I understand. See, you have helped in the past many times, many others. This is a crucial time that I have come here for financial requirement, and you should not say no, you must give me money. இதுவோ எமை ஆளுமாறு ஈவதொன்றமக்கு இல்லையேல் அதுவோ உனதின் அருள் ஆவடு துறை அரணே. ஆவடு துறை அரணே. Lord, you are here in Avaduturai. You must, if you say no, that should not be the way in which you must safeguard me. You help me. I don't have any other support to go and ask for. So kindly help me. So he was uttering this Padikam. He uttered all the songs, 10 songs, and he also uttered Tirukadaikapu and finished the total sonnet. At that time, a wonderful thing happened. As requested by Sambandar, Lord Shiva has given his consent to help Sambandar. He sent a Budagana. So the Budagana appeared before Gnanasambandar. It was holding a bag of gold coins, and it placed it on the sacrificial platform. It is called the Palibidam in front of him, and it narrated that I have been sent by Lord Shiva. I am placing this bag of gold coins. The speciality about this bag of coins is it contains 1,000 gold coins. The speciality is, even if you draw the amount from the bag, the value will not go down. If you take some coins out of the bag, it will still remain 1,000 gold coins. In Tamil it is called Ulava Kiri. It will be always with 1,000 gold coins. See, Lord Shiva is with full grace. A lot of devotees are coming in. He was giving the grace to everybody, all of them receiving grace. Will you say the stock of grace has gone down because he gave the grace to 100 or 200 people? Will he say to other devotees, no, don't come today, come tomorrow. I have spent all my grace today. 100 devotees came, I had dispersed the grace. Will he say like that? No. It will never go down. So the gold bag coin, it will always contain 1,000 coins, and the value will not go down from 1,000 even if you draw cash, even if you draw money from that. We want an account like that in our bank also. Whatever we draw, the balance will be always the same, means how nice it will be. But it's not feasible for us. But Lord Shiva has given Sambandar this great gift, because Sambandar is special. For Lord Shiva, Sambandar is special. So he cannot give an ordinary gift to Lord Sambandar. Lord Shiva cannot give an ordinary gift to some special persons are deserving to get special gifts. Is it not? So that is why he has been given the pearl palanquin, the pearl umbrella. All those things have been given only to Sambandar, but to nobody else. Going through the history, we know that Sambandar is being treated by Lord Shiva in a special manner. Even in Tirupatticharam, just now we had seen a pearl sheet was spread over him to safeguard from the scorching sun. So under the pearl screen of pearl sheet of the screen, they were enjoying the coolness. So Lord Shiva would be always treating Gnanasambandar in a special way. Likewise, he here, when Sambandar came and asked for money, he gave him a special gold bag in which there were 1,000 coins. The speciality is, even if you take coins out of the bag, the balance will not go below 1,000. Always it will maintain the balance as 1,000. The Gana told the truth and it vanished. Immediately Sambandar was holding the bag on his head, going towards the primary deity, and paid his obeisance and put the bag in front of him, prostrated before him, and uttered many of padiyams before him. Then he came out and he gave the bag to his father and asked him to conduct all the yajnas for the welfare of the world and also in the name of Lord Shiva. See, we are doing so many things in our life every day. It is like a yajna. See, we are going to a job. For a particular job we are going, and we are executing our duties. It is, as a matter of fact, an yajna. Every karma is an yajna if it is offered to Lord Shiva. So whatever we do, we offer it to him. Today I am going, it is because of you, and I am offering this to you. I am being offered food, I am going to take the food, but before that I say to Lord Shiva, the food has been given to you for me. Today the food is being offered by you only. I got the food to quench my hunger. So the basic thing is, every day we are doing karma. If we convert the karma into yajna, then we are out of misery. We don't be afraid. We need not be afraid of our deed and its result. Because our karma, if it is done as an yajna, then we are out of danger. It was shown in the history of Sambandar. So Sambandar told his father, please take this special gift given by Lord Shiva, Masalamani, perform all the yajnas in the name of Lord Shiva, in the name of Lord Shiva, not in the name of Indran, not in the name of fire, not in the name of Varunan, not in the name of Thirumal, not in the name of Brahma, not in the name of any other god, but in the name of Lord Shiva, because the money has been given by him. The body has been given by him. So I have to do all yajnas in the name of him. Otherwise it would be ungrateful activity. So likewise he was saying and handing over, and the Sivakumar there also took leave from his son and proceeded to Sirgari, and in Thiruvadurai Sambandar was staying with other adiyars. Every day he was visiting the temple and offering padiyams. With that we will finish our discourse today, and we will continue the story in our next class. I want to make two announcements. Gnanathirul has released two books recently. One on Tiruvasagam. Tiruvasagam Varalattru Murayil. The whole Tiruvasagam has been rearranged according to the events that have taken place in the life of Manikavasagar. The existing Tiruvasagam has not been arranged like that. So we have taken efforts to do this feat. If you go through the padiyams in the manner we have arranged, you would be experiencing the voyage, the pilgrimage from Thiruparandur to Thillai. You would be enjoying. So you just get the book, and also we have released Thirunavukarasar comics book. Get this for your children, and also you can purchase this for children if you want to present for their birthday and other occasions. This would be an apt gift to be made. So you purchase this. If some school children, if you want to offer them, then you are actually guiding them to good manners and good habits. So with that, I am just closing down this session, and I will be uttering 5-lettered mantra 5 times. Kindly follow me. Tiruchitrambalam. Om Namah Shivaya. 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 Tiruchitrambalam. தென்னாடுடைய சிவனே போற்றி, என் நாட்டவர்க்கும் இறைவா போற்றி, வெற்றிவேல் முருகனுக்கு அரோகரா. திருச்சிற்றம்பலம்.